Ciao. Broken. Thank you. Ciao. This, oh, no, automatic? Automatic. Yeah, I figured. Thank you. King, what's goody? Airport. Airport. Heading to the airport. Oh. So happy to get out of here. Relaxing today. That's good to hear. I never get to hear you say you're relaxing. Always grinding. Good to hear you enjoying yourself, enjoying your family, enjoying your time as a king. Most kings just work. Don't even get to enjoy being king. The king gotta enjoy himself and not, peasants is out here working like that, man. Not kings. Alright, so maybe I'm thinking about New Orleans again. I gotta hang out in America. Wow, the service is pretty clear. I gotta hang out in America and get I have to get this debit card situation fixed. Thank you, Frank. Gotta get this debit card situation fixed. I haven't had a debit card ever since the Philippines. So I don't want to go back to I don't want to go back to these countries that don't have honestly, that was one of the benefits about being in Europe is I can tap everywhere. But outside of that, it was all about my tippers in Europe. My tippers online and my tippers that I met in real time. Italy Italy was literally like the they say don't believe stereotypes about people. Stereotypes about Italy, and a lot of them act when they get to America. It's real. That's how a lot of them still act like that today. But I'm surrounded by so many supporters. I gotta make a video. I'm gonna take the time to make a video. I'll probably make a short video. Yeah, I'm gonna make a short video about this one company. Or maybe I'll make a long form video. Yeah, maybe I'll make a long form video about Just to warn people. I gotta warn people if um, if they're going to London, to be the yeah. I'll probably do that off the live. I don't wanna give it away. I don't wanna give the information away here. But I'm definitely gonna make a video about people. Um, Hello YouTube. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you everybody. Hitting the like button. Thank you Frank for um, the love support. Do we got anybody on the chat that's willing to match Frank on some support? Anybody in the chat willing to match Frank with any tithes and offerings towards this music journey? I'm gonna head back to the States and prepare for Africa. New York City looks great. Compared to the entire Europe and surrounding. Honestly, Texas, New Orleans, I feel like everywhere I've ever been to in the South was I think if I had to work the women were nice to look at. Some of the sceneries was nice to look at. And I think that's it. I'm not just talking. I'm talking about the whole Europe. What I've seen so far, and I've seen a lot of other sections on media, but I'm not really. I'm not impressed. Like everything that they have over here, we have in North America, or I've seen a lot. And again, yeah, no one has the hospitality that the South has, the food and the cuisine that the South has, or that Southeast Asia has. I'm curious to get to Brunei though. I want to go to Brunei. Brunei is a small country in Southeast Asia. It's a Muslim country. I think it's going to be like Fiji. No bars, no clubs, no nothing. Like they just a spot called Brunei. I met a chick over there on the internet years ago. I didn't talk to her for that long though. Thank you for worshiping me. Thank you for worshiping me. Thank you for SMD. Thank you. Let me see something. I'm building back my prison. Hold on. Join the club. Join the club. Think what any more trolls in the chat that's worshiping me? Any more trolls in the chat? Quiet now, huh? These ain't headshots. These is, you know, this is psychological and spiritual assassination. Because yeah, first off, if you put your time and your intention in me, and you send hate, the energy that I send back to you is sad and embarrassing for your soul and your psyche. It's embarrassing. Like I said, I'm so thankful. I'm not a troll. I am the platform. Me and Frank. Shout out to Mello. Shout out to Ronnie. This world consists of many trolls. People that hate their lives. And I'm winning, so, you know, gonna give them even more reasons to, you know, feel a kind of way about themselves. All my peoples love themselves and show love. Thank you for the positivity. Appreciate that, Big L. They don't really even celebrate that out here, so. And I'm gonna be on the plane. I'm gonna be on the plane for 10 hours leaving Turkey to New York. It's 10 hours. That's like about 3-4 extended movies, or maybe 3 movies and a nap. I'm pretty sure you got your passport, or you gonna get your passport after watching me long enough. All of the trolls that hate in my chat, you know these are people that don't have passports, and they work in the back sweeping the floor at McDonald's. They don't even get to stand at the cash register. That's the niggas that be trolling. They using McDonald's Wi-Fi to even get on my live stream, or some other form of free internet. I'm a veteran. I've been around the world. Yo, there's a community. There's a community of vets in Pattaya. Some people say Pattaya. I say Pattaya. Pattaya, Thailand. It's a whole crew out there. So they got it's a whole crew. If you type in black in Thailand, everybody from Pattaya is gonna come up. They all condense in that one section of Thailand. It's crazy. It's funny. Shout out to them. It sprinkles like it's a mixed crowd in Bangkok, and everywhere else is just like real sprinkles. I just saw that on the internet, bro. As soon as you type "being black in Thailand," Pattaya comes up. Pattaya. Like I don't. That's the. It's like not just the black men, but majority of them out there, they retired. Everybody out there retired. It's not a bunch of like a young community. It's a whole bunch of retirees. They all own businesses and all of that out there. It must be like the same platoon. It's like one. And it's dope that you travel all around the world, so you can relate to what I'm doing. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for the positivity. Positive people are usually the self-loving people, the successful people. Only time people, thank you. The most successful people be the nicest people, genuine people. They're successful. All these people out here being mean and nasty and evil, you be like, yo, you are not living your dreams, are you? And they be mad at you. People be mad at me that I'm living my dreams. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Gracias. You are successful. You are successful too, bro. Thank you, King. Appreciate that. Like, you are definitely supporting, and you like Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan. I'm Scottie Pippen. I'm making an assist, trying to be a family man like y'all. Shout out to all of the family men that support me. I can't believe America is like damn, that must be why so many people are jealous of us. We have so much freedom over there, and like we have everything. And we have. I was just the dude at the store was from Morocco, and he's like, "Oh, I'm African too. Oh, you African." I'm like, "Dude, I'm not African. I'm American." He's like, "Oh, no, but you African." He's like, "I'm African too." I'm like, "That shit crazy." How all these. That's why I'm not. That's not why I'm not really starting with North Africa. I don't want to. Yeah. I don't want to even deal with that. Because I think I dealt with that before. I dealt with some girl from Egypt. She was like, I'm more like, yo, all these Arabs is in Africa thinking that we the same. Like, nigga, we is not the same. Everybody want to be us. Bro, we are indigenous to obviously the entire earth. But bro, my tribe, the tribe that I'm from, obviously migrated. I never did one of those searches, but bro, everybody technically is African based on DNA, but nah, I'm claiming America as my home and who and what I am. Um, but yeah, he was like, "Oh, yo, don't worry about those people. They're ignorant. They're Pakistani. Don't. It doesn't matter that they're acting foolish and trying to skip you in the supermarket." I was like, "No, the Italian cash register lady, she being rude too. Like, yeah, the man in he was trying to say in broken English that they not that they not that educated." And I was like, "Wow, I get it. I get it. But common sense and respect is universal." Thank you everybody hitting the like button. Um, again, immigration. A lot of only the world travelers take it seriously. You can be as conscious as you want to be, but as soon as you start traveling the world and hitting these different immigrations, you realize that's why I can't wait to explore Africa and also finish exploring Asia and finish exploring South America. But moving around in these places and moving around in Europe, like it just makes you appreciate. Again, I'm grateful for home. I just I feel like a lot of Americans take me more seriously when I'm not in America. That's just my opinion. When I'm in the States, I'm borderline homeless. Like I don't necessarily know. I know I've inquired about sleeping on somebody's floor when I get to New York City, but honestly I don't want to do that. But I'm also talking to I'm doing a lot right now. I've got this stuff. I got to find out how to get my ticket. I got one guy's like, "Oh, we can go and stay in Maine. There's a woman. She'll put us up. I'm a painter. You're a singer." And then I got my friend saying I could sleep on her floor, but she wants to still charge me. And even if I stay in a shelter and sleep in a shelter and just leave my stuff, she's like, "Okay, well, how much are you gonna charge? How much are you gonna pay me to leave your suitcase in the dance studio?" Just because our African brothers have the same skin but not the same spirit family, but still one love. Yeah, the thinking is not the same at all. The spirit is not the same spirit at all. It's not the same spirit. They don't respond the same. And you would think Italian it's like I feel like they do act really niggerish here. She's staring and looking. They act really niggerish, the Italians, but they don't speak no English. The ones I don't want to be. I don't even want to be around people who are black and act like that, just classless. I'm good. I wonder how I get. This looks different. I'm gonna just go. Wait, my airline. What is my airline? That's what I need to. What airline is this? Itinerary. Turkish Airlines. But the dude from Morocco, it's like, I mean, they. That's why I am gonna one day I'll get to North Africa and sing over there. I didn't want to go. I thought about just going straight over there because they might have tap and they might have better internet. But I already know, like it ain't no black folks, ain't no real Africans in Morocco or in North Africa, unless they migrated up there and they up there getting money. I could look at the content in the media. I'm like, nah, those is Arabs and white folks and tourists, and I could already tell it's gonna be extremely westernized. And I was gonna go straight to Kenya today, and spend the same amount of money, but I'm not doing it without a debit card. I'm not doing that again. So I gotta go all the way back to America, make the money back that I tried to run to London. This company scammed me out of $200 this morning, lying and saying that they were gonna sell me a visa to get into London, because you can't get into London unless you have like this electronic thing that they're doing. Turkey. So this company, I'm not gonna say their name, but if you Google visa for London, this company, I don't know how they come up the first page, the first page on Google, and they're scamming people, straight scamming people. Should be mad weird. People be doing that. And then when I see them just following me, the fuck is you following me for? Eavesdropping. Do y'all know what Turkey airline is?
Turkish is downstairs on the menu.
Thank you. So now I gotta sit here and fight for that $200 that Mello just gave me the other day, and Mello just gave me that shit like the other day, and niggas scammed me. Just trying to travel the world, like the internet, like will scam you. Like it was not meant for. That's why I'm like, damn. It wasn't meant for me to even take my ass to London, because I tried to go last minute, and the ticket again. It was gonna cost me the ticket plus the visa, and the visa I believe is about $20, $30 or something like that. These people took. So just going back to America where I can put money on my card without even having a debit card. Just go to a pharmacy, and technically anywhere in America. I'm honestly thinking about just staying in New York for one day, and then just go to maybe even Chicago. Just go to another place that I've never been before, and keep experimenting with where I can sing in the States and not be hassled and not have to, or honestly, San Francisco San Francisco, I was able, you can get a room for $50, $60 a night. And if I clear 100 or over $100, but Las Vegas, no. Um, Hawaii, no. New York, no. I'm not make the. So that's one of the reasons why. So I'm gonna just go to America, and I know Frank. I know you was like, yo, if you was me, you'd have stayed in New York. But if I stay in New York, I'm basically staying at a men's shelter, or I'm sleeping on what's supposed to be. Like I don't have no support in New York. It only have strangers that give me money. I would prefer a stranger that let me give them money to have a safe environment to stay in. I don't have nobody in Las Vegas too. I don't know why y'all keep mentioning Las Vegas. When I was in Las Vegas, I was sleeping on bunk beds. I was spending $50, $60. Even lady like me, she keep mentioning Vegas. Is Vegas an option? Like why? I don't want to. If you're not Frank has basically been supporting like my hotel expenses for a minute. And if you can't match Frank, you don't even have a sandwich or a couch or a floor, or you don't even trust me to sleep on your floor, I don't trust meeting you even if you watch me for 10 fucking years. All these motherfucking strange ass people want to fake ass meet me, but I can't eat it, but they don't trust to eat bread with me. I mean, they don't want to break bread with me. I can't sleep on your couch, I can't sleep on your floor, but you want to meet me. That's why, Frank, I don't care how many people was watching me before. I met one guy before I met you, Frank. But shout out to him. And blessings to him. I'm not really interested in sitting down at the table with his ass anymore, because when I sat him and a couple of them, the people that I even met, I met him through another YouTuber. That's why, Frank, you give me hope, because most black men that I meet in real life, these are not Negroes that I can do anything with. I get more accomplished with these white men with their motherfucking white supremacist ideologies. It's turkey. Turkish airline. I was saying before the phone cut off that I'm grateful meeting Frank. Okay. My internet should be working now using airport internet. Before the phone kept shutting off, I was saying that King, people are people. We all have our own agendas, and you just have to be aware of that when you meet them. Like I said, I'm asking everyone in advance. Why? Like, if they're new, if I haven't built, that's why I'm grateful for YouTube as well. If I haven't built a relationship with you virtually and digitally online, and we supposed to meet. Unless I meet you in the streets and you're a supporter. Again, the brother that the artist, he's a supporter. I met him in the streets, and he stopped and he supported me. So first impression is in what's a good one. I don't. I made it clear. Like I'm staying on this path and on this journey. Moving forward, I don't want to meet. I don't want to meet no. I don't want to meet no male or female, no matter where they from, unless they're unless I see and know in advance, or I see when I meet them, they on the same journey, if not, or they support this singing journey that I'm on. Because everybody's a fan. Everybody's just a fan, and that's cool. That's fine. I'm not in a position yet to be standing outside just politicking with fans just because I'm such and such and such. All these trolls that I be blocking, they all fans. Broke fans, though. Mad that I'm just like, if it's a cover charge to be, everybody should be the same way. Let people in your psychology, let people in your life, and you're not bringing nothing to the table. Even if it's your wife and kids, you gotta make sure these days a lot of us gotta make sure our wife and kids is there. I mean, if they're grown kids, you gotta make sure you're and just keep your circle small. That's how I learned and was taught. My circle is small by force. It's by force. I try to have a big circle. I be trying to have a big circle now because I be seeing all these people online. Like the guy seen this young. I'm saying young. There's this guy named Yardy, something Yardy, and he do all this social media with all these women, and his views is astronomical because he's using all of these women. He's kissing all these white girls. He's got all these subscribers and followers. Black guy. He's probably in the swings. Definitely in the swings. He's American. I'm like, he don't look like he got a. I mean, maybe he does have a small circle, but content-wise, he's just always surrounded by young girls, and I'm just looking like I used to surround myself with a lot of people, and damn, what is all these people that like who, bro? They travel in villages, bro. They travel in villages, bruh. The whole village, bro. Who they? And then they bring everything. So that's crazy. I'm just sitting here talking about keeping a small circle, and in front of me, and then I'm basically speaking about wishing that I had like just maybe just a bit bigger of a circle, just a little bit bigger. But it is what it is. I'm grateful for what and who I do have in my circle. It's surprising that my circle is as small as it is, and I'm almost at 80,000 subscribers. All these people follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I don't even use those platforms. People still follow me on TikTok. I don't use that platform. I can't even sign into my TikTok. That's a family right there. It still look like a village though. It isn't. Bro, like I no one No one in my, I don't know anyone in my family like says, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't wait to get some sort of animator so I could write more stories, or I could just do more voiceovers and just get back into writing and just put it in video form and just start telling these stories. Um, I don't, I know a little bit of Unity though, because I seen it from my mentorship. Abu, Abu was big. Abu, my mentor, he was big on Unity. Um, Hold on, let me make sure I got the ticket ready. Oh, she gonna ask for the passport. She not even gonna care about. I mean, I feel like a lot of people in Africa get Unity. I think they get Unity because they have to. Hi, they have to. 1 second, ma'am. 1 second. They have to come together. Because if you don't come together in Africa, you won't have nothing. You get it? In America, black people feel like they got the government. So, but if Trump get his way and he cut all his aid off, and people either starve, go to jail, or figure it out, people will have to come together. People, one. If people, I guess if people, I feel that, I honestly feel that way. If Americans didn't have Uncle Sam to just save them, we would be.
Do you have any electronics inside the bag? Like tablet, computer, tablet, iPad, anything?
No. I have a carry-on.
Okay, can I see the carry-on bag as well, please?
It's not a bag. It's not a bag.
Then what it is?
It's my equipment.
I see it. Sit down. Signori, chi non sta facendo le valigie potete spostare da questa parte che c'è un po' di grazie. Can you please push
Even though I just
asking for this?
it's broken.
It's broken.
Broken.
Then I cannot send it from this way because otherwise it will broke completely.
Well, then break it off. Then break it off.
I cannot. You need to take it at the oversized luggage, which is on this floor in the end as the right-hand side. So,
Y'all are being special because I came to the country with it just like that.
sir, this is the airport policy at 12:20.
Look,
Nei prossimi 3 bagagli quando li manderete così facciamo finta che è qui dentro, ok? Però per questi tag sono troppo pesanti, dovete farmi 20
Speaker,
perché non posso mandare
No, ma eravamo già pensando, sì, ma già pensando.
anche questo è troppo pesante.
you could tell they importing and exporting. That's what they got going on. They're importing and exporting. I mean, because who travels with that much stuff? It's crazy.
Posso aiutarvi? La fila è di là. No, non va bene così, signori.
They take whatever they're taking back to Africa, they're taking to sell it. That's literally what we're witnessing. They're trying to use the airport to pay for the import and export, opposed to just paying for like DHL or one of these other companies. But you know, everybody got their hustle. Like everybody. European Wi-Fi. So I think it's just going to be, I'm going to figure this out though. I'm going to build a community in America so when I get back to America to reload my debit card, I have somewhere to stay. Because staying in New York City, sleeping on this floor and not having access to a shower is, I might not even do it. I might not even do it. But I show up in New York Saturday, day before my birthday, at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I'm just like, do I then get on the bus and just go back to New Orleans? I'm like, damn, what did, oh shit, I didn't have, shout out to the, to Cachetta for holding me down when I was in New Orleans. That was a good 3 days in that hotel. Wait, no, I had 4 days. I had 4 days. They got a whole project going. No me tengo algo. Now we're sneezing. I need to get my face mask. I need to get my face mask.
Face mask.
Yeah, because they not covering their mouth. God, be out. Shit crazy. Can't go nowhere without it. There sneeze. Didn't cover her mouth. And all of them be out here sneezing and not covering their mouth. Like, can't, bro. Can't come outside without this shit. Cannot come outside. It's crazy. I never took this shit. Now what's your excuse?
Ok, va bene. Va bene, non c'è problema.
Where's your garbage?
Ok. Me ne dica un chilo. Questo manca un chilo.
Kilo kurma. Kilo kurma.
Ok, lascia che guarda, lascia che va per no, guarda. Ok, guarda. Hai. Chi si conta tu quella che stiamo dopo va bene. Oh,
C'è il computer.
Allora, a volte fatto
This goes in overhead.
Ci entra là dentro, deve entrare lì.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, put it horizontally. Without the feet. I can stop that. Do you have batteries?
Does this contain any batteries?
Not lithium.
I need what kind of battery?
Of course. Of course. It's a radio.
We have to see the batteries.
I'll
They're lithium batteries, right?
No, man. I said not lithium. I said that. If they were lithium, they would not let me inside of Italy. I came to Italy with the same stuff. Now you don't want me to leave Italy with the same stuff?
There is normal carry-on baggage, so we have to evaluate in any case.
I understand, but I flew.
So it doesn't. Okay,
I
but
came
it
here.
doesn't mean that you have the right to go back to the same.
Well, do what it do, miss.
Le batterie di queste come si chiamano? Vabbè.
You just like picking on me because it's your job.
Sì, non è tanto più grande della. Ma manda io i signori. Ah,
Way
devi
too
però
high.
mettere
No.
The way that it goes, the bag. Se?
It's my fault for that they canceled it.
Is this TSA? TSA?
Sorry, TSA.
TSA. I need to get on the plane. Where?
Yeah, but where? USA?
Layover. There's a
I
layover.
think here is closed now.
Do you know where I'm supposed to go?
I don't know. I'm not working there.
Okay.
But
Okay, he's
here
working
is
here.
closed. No.
Okay.
Maybe
And
you
you
need to ask some people with different
I thought security knows. Y'all know what TSA is? No English? All right. TSA. I want to get the gate. The gate.
Okay. Okay, so you go.
Which to Istanbul? To Istanbul.
So left there is a yellow sign. Under the yellow sign you can go there to the controls to go to the gates.
Okay.
So just on the left.
And straight
Left,
away.
left and straight.
Yes.
Under the
Yellow,
yellow-
big yellow sign. Like this one.
Oh, thank you. Grazie. Not for. Family Lane.
Sì, anche fredda va bene.
Goodbye, Europe.
Zeg maar, wat is in hier? Je brauchen dan een security control. We need to
How did they get this far with their bags? In my pockets.
Mi serve, allora vai fuori e imbarchi questo come bagaglio da stiva. Va bene? Sì, devo buttarlo. Se no, se ti serve, vai a imbarcare il bagaglio come bagaglio da Sì, sì, a posto. No, ti sei in posizione più fretta che ti gana. Grazie mille. Ah, questa è a posto. Cosa sono? Tutte batterie. Io già caldo. Uno snifferaccio a capo. Scusa signora, questo di chi è? Cosa manca? Un passaporto. Ah, no.
Ma questo è vostro?
Questo è vostro?
Controlla bene che non l'ha messo in borsa. Non c'è. Non mangio il passaporto. Controlla nelle borse. Hai controllato bene? Sono due volte. Signora, adesso guardo, se avete lasciata lì la provo, se no...
Ya bar ka duwan gida me kwana sa ma ta tele. Shaki da za. Oh, shaki da ma da.
No, sorry.
Yes, yes.
Vediamo sta carta di Marco. Sono qui le trovo, se no le avete messe di fretta voi.
Grazie.
Posso?
You can always tell when it's people's first time traveling. Like I do this, like when we used to be incarcerated and when we had to go through the metal detectors, you go to the metal detector so many times, you just know to go through metal detectors now. Italian people traveling and the kids how to travel. gate am I going to? Or rehearse with these kids how to travel. New York. This gate. One day I'm not gonna have to fly in this class anymore. Every time I get on the plane, I dream about one day when I get to fly in a different class, and it's just less anxiety, not just for me, but from the people around me. Just it should be. If I had my own airline, I would make it more comfortable, and I would have classes for the customer service to be nicer to help people deal with flying. Because the levels of stress is just uncalled for. It's not needed. 15 P. I don't think I even have a gate. I don't think I have a gate. Major. 19. Oh, this is no gate. I don't have a gate. Did you enjoy your stay? Yeah, it was it was like school, basically a learning experience. I feel like every time I leave the states, I learn a lot. I learn more about America or New York. I learn what we have and what we don't have. Um, and it's kind of surreal to it's surreal to like know that um, New York City offers a lot of like a lot like foreign women, foreign people. New York has that. The South is a bit different. The beaches though, the beach and the beach life in paradise. You have to leave the city for that, but I enjoyed. I had moments. I had moments. Um, but it just felt like school. It felt like school basically. Just learn, basically for the future. When I come back to Europe, I have a overstanding on what to do, what not to do. We Americans take a lot for granted. Yeah, that's what I keep realizing. Like we have a lot in North America. A lot of freedoms. And I definitely I wanna travel some more of America and learn which states respect street performers. And continue to build. We waste a lot. Oh yeah. That's I think it's pretty cool that you know so much about the world. That's the service. How long did you get to travel when you was in the service? Bro, and also keep in mind I didn't forget about our interview, man. You interviewing me and me interviewing you, even if it's on virtual, even if it's on virtual interview for now. But I don't mind also coming back to Texas, pulling up and seeing you again. Or maybe maybe you pull up to wherever I'm at. Maybe I should head to Florida. I'm scared of Florida though. Like they treated me bad when I was singing in Florida. I was getting money though, but they treated me so bad. The government, the government, and the organizations that are supposed to be helping people. It wasn't the people on the street. People tipped me. People supported me on the streets. It wasn't the public. It was but New Orleans. People get to New Orleans, and if I can get me a little spot. When I was in Iraq, I told a guy he had a really nice watch. He took it off and gave it to me, saying it was their culture. Damn. He must have knew you was a soldier. Like, that's that soldier treatment. Wow. What? You was in plain clothes? I gotta get me a stick as soon as I get back to tripod. Iraq, wow. Iraq sounds different. Yeah, I'm just I'm nervous to travel without a debit card. I don't want to get in these countries and not have access to cash again. I don't want to go through that again. So I'm gonna do the right thing. It's one thing. I'm traveling with and then I'm walking around with cash. I'm walking around with this cash. I don't even like. I mean, but I feel like walking around having cash on you, it manifests more cash. When you keep, they said that about cash. When you keep cash on you, cash attracts cash, and it's it does something to your psyche. But my bank account has went down significantly because I got scammed this morning, and because I just bought this ticket to come back to America, and I said I might as well just do it, because every time I make some money in Europe, I don't get to keep it. I can't deposit it unless I send it through Western Union, and I'm not even making that much. If I was making 200 euros a day, I spend less than 100, and I take about 120 euros and I put it away and send it back to America, or send it. I thought about it, and you know, I would have sent you. I would have been sending it to you or somebody, my father, somebody. But the money that I make here in Europe is less than what I make in New York City. I make less money. Oh, I mean, and I just it was a website. It was a website. I was going to London. And I'm telling you, if any of y'all go to Google right now and you type London visa, this company comes up. I'm gonna do a video on them to let people know. I'm gonna title it something, but I'm gonna go to my bank. I'm just hoping the last time I went to my bank and I told them that company, the hotel in Las Vegas took my money and didn't even give me a room and didn't give me a refund. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you. The Chime didn't have my back. I disputed the transaction. So I have to go start a bank. I gotta go start a bank account with Wells Fargo, somebody, or I'm gonna go to a pharmacy. I'll sing right now if you spend some money. Am I gonna sing? That's crazy. I do have my radio. I'm at the airport. I'm at the airport. You should be good. I gotta. That's $200. Nah, bro. They better not. I'm gonna call that bank and I'm gonna. They better. I'm just. So, I have to make it all back. So. I'm just trying to. Yeah, I got it out of my system. I mean, I do want to see London, Germany, Amsterdam, Romania, Greece. I do want to see all of these places. And I will. I don't know, hell, I might go to New York. make some money, but honestly, without without friends in Europe to travel with, when I make money, where do I put this cash? If you don't have a girlfriend in Europe, it's like you can't do nothing. Hi, can I? Or not? And it's crazy. All these Europeans don't act. These Europeans don't act like this when they get to America. When they get to America, they so friendly and they so nice. In Europe, they're not. They're not. My wife disputes shit every day, and the bank stops that shit too. And somehow she knows the ropes. Yo, one time I was doing it a lot, and my bank, Navy Federal shut my card off. They shut my card off. They got tired of me disputing transactions. Like, they shut me down. Yo, I still owe Navy Federal gave me $8,000 because I gave them the lease. Not the lease. I gave them the title of my car. And I lost the car. So now, you know. But I know how to, if I wanted to sit here and I know how to clean, I know how to sweep credit. I just don't care. Because I also learned that it's all about a co-signer. Life and credit. Life, well, especially the music business. I was listening to an interview today. TDK, the hip hop comedian, he said the same thing. It's all about a co-signer. Eminem got co-signed by Dre. 50 Cent got co-signed by Eminem. If you haven't already, hit my like button. But I do honestly, I wouldn't mind renting a car, crashing out of the car, and taking advantage of stacking American dollars, putting it in my account, and getting ready for October and for the weather to get cold and to get the hell out of America. And maybe by then I'll find some travel partners, because I'm still building this nucleus, and I'm manifesting free thinkers. But shout out to all of the wives and the husbands, the mothers and the fathers that shout out to my mother and my father. On my birthday, July 6th, I like to celebrate my parents. I don't really celebrate myself. I celebrate my parents on my birthday. Somebody else was born on July 6th. Oh, the guy that let me stay at his place and then got nervous and yeah, man, do Turo for renting a car. They have nice deals. Turo. Turo. I used to make money with Turo. I can try. I'll try. I'll try again. I'll try again. But Turo took my driver's license and put my driver's license in the system, and they won't rent to me. And I was making money on Turo, and I was making money on Turo, They kicked me off of the app because they said I had a salvage title. But as a renter, I'm like, I remember I was in Hawaii. I think I was in Hawaii and I tried to get Turo again. And I just went with U-Haul. I was gonna go with U-Haul again. I gotta order my license. That's what I gotta do. I'm waiting for my debit card to come in 2 weeks. And I need to order my license. And then, but honestly, I don't really want to be the driver. I don't want to be the brains of the operation. I'd rather be the investor in the money behind the operation. If I got to drive, hold the camera, edit the video, sing the songs, and look for a girlfriend at the same time, and plan the tour, the shit is gonna, I don't want to, that's one of the reasons why, honestly, I haven't toured America in a car, because I don't want to do that shit. I've been on these apps, I've been online just manifesting, you know, at least, even if it's a, hold on, I might got a partner. Hold on, I might have a partner. Shit. I don't have a tripod, y'all. I don't have a tripod. And this ghetto ass table, no tripod. Yep. That's a lot of work. I should know. Like, bro, I just want to sing. I want to write songs. Man. I was thinking about this. Like, I always think about this, but I was thinking about it recently. Like, I'm honestly sad that I don't get to write songs anymore. I'm just fucking freestyling songs, and that's not writing songs. I will provide a service that I reported these people on Better Business Bureau. Your payment attempt. What are they talking about? Based on the information you provided, it appears that there was an unsuccessful payment attempt. However, due to our error, no order was generated. Rest assured, we processed a refund for this, and the funds should be back in your account within 14. Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Is this that company? This is that company. This is that company. Got on their ass. Like, don't tell me the Better Bureau. Yeah, I was. Y'all still. Yo, no, best thing you can do is leave the ass a 1 star. Yo, no way Better Bureau business work that fast. Yo, I need to go to Better Bureau and get my $70 from Las Vegas. Fucking scamming ass hotel in Las. Honestly, I did. I can't. How do I phrase this? So. There's a lot of money that are owed basically to Americans. I found a way years ago. I did it was some sort of sweep on my name. I did a sweep on my name. I can't remember what it was called or what the process was called. I was doing all of this law stuff. And do you know, 2-3 years later, I did get a check from the Consumers protection. Hold on. What is the name of this company? Consumer Federal Credit Bureau. Consumer Federal Credit Bureau. Yes, Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. That's how you can sweep your credit. You go to them. I mean that stuff gets deep, but I'm not using my platform to just it's too much. I do too much on this platform already. I'm vlogging, I'm singing, I'm giving motivation, I'm doing comedy. It's just I'm just giving this. Yo, Frank, most of the time it's just me and you anyway. Like it be me and you. Like, look, it's 9 other accounts. There's 9 other accounts watching. Yo, shout out to everybody that makes donations, man. If you ever tip me and you on the chat, shout out to you. If you ever tipped my music ministry, this music tour, this shit is they said, hold on, I took those pictures so I could put it in a group chat. Yo, I paid, mind you, I paid for my hotel. I paid for my hotel to check out tomorrow, and y'all see I'm out of there right now. I gotta go find this flight now. I think I do. I want to write songs. I'm in Italy. I'm in Italy, and I'm looking for a subscriber to, I'm looking for some support to get back to America, or a couch when I get back to America. But it's got to be in the city where I can sing in America. No way, better borough. Currently have a new message. Hold on. Let me contact this brother. Let me contact this brother. Whatever I do though, I'm not trying to spend my little cash savings, because this money means sentimental. It's not just about the money. Like these came from people. These came from people. So I'm not changing these in unless they like, you need to get the hell out of this country, and then I gotta cash it in, like, for an emergency. Like, but these Swiss francs, and these help me. Yo, do you know how many months I was in the Philippines? And I couldn't hold on to, I couldn't see. Yo, I was in the Philippines. I didn't see this, man. I haven't saw this much money at one time in a while. It just, so I'm looking at it now like, listen. Anytime the account get too close with, and I'm gonna continue to add this. I'm gonna continue to add this cash flow savings account up, and but I ain't gonna walk around with cash. Because I know, but even so, I think people get it like you'll go to jail. You won't lose your life, but you will lose your freedom. Fucking trying to fuck me over. You'll lose your like again. Any of these trolls that be trolling online, you likely to get your IP address traced. You likely to get found from the internet. But that ain't shit to you. Look at how it's gonna be in the future. You are a king. Thank you. Yeah. But the brain don't. It ain't been 90. Yo, Frank, it hasn't been 90 days since I've been out of the Philippines. I left the Philippines May 4th. May 4th. Was it May 4th? I think I left May 4th. And as soon as I got back to America, I started making money. Like I didn't and even while I was over there, it wasn't in cash though. But even in like I said, I didn't have it at one time. And I appreciate you really being an angel more than a sponsor. Every little piece of a lump sum that I would get, it'd be like this. I could barely afford a wife over there. Like it was just crazy. It was just so now. And honestly, being here in Europe, I'll just be honest. They don't know how to. I won't say they don't know how to treat black folks. They don't know how to receive us. They're intimidated by us. They're intimidated. I think they're guilty. I think they're guilty of us. And the Africans get to Europe, and they just be so happy to get the hell out of Africa, get a job, and just. But I feel like, from what I've experienced and what I feel, it just seems like when they come from Africa straight to Europe, the mindset of Africans, I feel like a lot of them still believe in a motherfucking white Jesus. They darker than me praying to a white Jesus. So if you still out here in the year 2025 praying to if you still got a white Jesus in the image of your head, you one of them ones. Even if you are a white man, even if you are a European descendant man, and you still got the image of a white Jesus in your head, that says a lot about you, your kids, the girl around you. It just, even if you say, "Oh, I don't even believe in God," you one of them Europeans. "Oh, I don't believe. I'm atheist." Whatever. Man, please look at that as going forward. You got to see money as nothing to you. I feel like money. I look. I mean, yeah. How I view money is, I mean, to look. I'm quoting. Look, I'm gonna go back to what I was telling this brother. I said, not to put me and his business on the spot, but I'm doing that, bro. Y'all go reach out to the brother. He's a good guy. He supported me in San Francisco. I said what I told him was, because this is literally, I want to just piggyback on what you just said. So I said there's so much grant money in NYC, especially for artists like you. They require even more research from musicians because everyone is a wannabe. So all these sites gas people up like they have grant money for musicians, but there's a ton of free money for entrepreneurs and artists. Let your supporters know we need researchers more than we need dollars. Our cash flow is having a tight community in harmony. That's the artist money, not this paper. This currency or AI can't do what you or I can. Our money is community. Still working on surrounding myself with a team that actually cares and is serious about partnerships. I'm grateful you still in contact and see I'm not just talk at all. Speak soon. And then I gave him a screenshot. He's speaking truth to power. He responded. I didn't really get to read all of his responses yet because it's so much going on. So that's why I just tried to call him because I don't want to try to sit here and listen to his voice messages while I'm trying to sit here and have a conversation with the world. Like it's just, and actually, let me check my ticket again. 1915 military time. Is that 1915? So I also posted this on social media. Do I 7:15? Okay, yeah. It's 6 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock right now, so I got some time. I know it's about 7. I was just trying to be sure. Let me get on out of here. It got really crowded out here. I think I like Paris. The phone. I got a long flight from Turkey to New York. 10 hours. I haven't done a 10-hour flight in a while. I used to do them from Hawaii to New York or New York to Hawaii. Now, to get on a long ass flight. These last flights was like 7 hours. They were broken up. I tried to find like broken up flights, but it wound up just being way more time and cost the same amount of money. Oh, they ain't got no food. Excuse the internet. I don't really have any internet. I'm not singing for $2. But bless you. I'm not singing in the middle of the airport for $2. Um, I just sang out of the window $200 in Venice. If you want me to sing at the airport, tip $500. 500. And I'll sing right here right now. 500. 500. Put your money where your comments are. And it's not gonna be on YouTube. I don't count YouTube. I've been telling people I tell people don't tip me on YouTube. So you probably somebody new to the channel. But shout out to your contribution. I mean, thank you for. I think you're definitely new. You're definitely new because if you thought I was gonna sing for $2 in the middle of the airport when I just told you I just forfeited. Yo, God bless you though. I mean, if all of the men tipped $2 that be on my live stream and they tipped it on Cash App or PayPal, Venmo, we would get somewhere. All of y'all put together would still come up to be like half as supportive as Frank. Half. But I'm talking about thousands. If thousands of men all put up $2 at the same time, y'all still would be halfway as supportive of the brother. Because the brother not just tipping a dollar amount. The brother is just unconditionally showing love. But let me see how many people have been on this chat. Let's go to the statistics. Yeah. Those numbers is crazy. But yeah, I don't also yo, here's another fun fact about Frank and all of my tippers, all of my supporters. Don't trust super chats or super stickers because people can tip with a super chat or a super sticker with their credit card and refund it. And you won't know. In the moment, you be like, hey, yeah, you tipped $100 and they refund it. And you won't see it later. Well, you'll know. You'll know. But so fuck a super chat and a super sticker. I keep telling y'all, YouTube is taking 30% of nothing. They taking 30 and they don't let us cash out. And 350 people been on my chat, and it's just been me and Frank, and it's been just a bunch of bum ass. Shout out to everybody, like I said, who hit the like button. Maybe you tipped, I want you, girl. Hey, come here, girl. Fourth. Yeah, I celebrate. I don't really. I celebrate July 6th. I don't really celebrate July 4th. But thank you for the likes. Thank you for whether $1, $2, $100. I'm just saying, like I'm professionally inclined. I'm singing for niggas, excuse my language, for people's daughters, grandmothers, and the women of this planet, and the real men of this planet. Whether you tip $1 or no matter what it is. Shout out to the positivity. But again, if I was a $2 singer, you would not want me to sing. That's the fact. If all I was worth was $2, trust me, sir, that you deserve better. So I'm not I'm not him. I'm motherfucking expensive. I'm extremely expensive. My conversation alone is expensive. That's why y'all don't see me surrounded by a bunch of men or women. It's expensive to sit at the table with me. And anybody that I sit at the table with, their time is just as expensive, if not more. Anybody that you see featuring in anybody that's moderated, anyone moderated on the chat is also spiritually, mentally, morally expensive. They're not just tipping. These is, again, the only quality of people that resonate with me, because most people get offended and I want them to. The goal is to filter out fake people. That's the goal. Most of what we know is community is not really that. It's a bunch of people doing a great job at their day job, and I appreciate that. People doing good, but this y'all don't have nobody's paying y'all to be. That's why I said I'm grateful for the people that are real. Shout out to One Body. I'm grateful for the people that are real. No matter the dollar amount, but just keep in mind I'm always doing stats. I'm doing stats. I'm doing stats. I deal with a lot of people in the flesh and also spiritually. All these people that come on and off of my live stream virtually and digitally every day. And I'm dealing with spirits. Most people come on my live stream to take. They want to take my attention. They don't want to give no attention. They want me to give them attention. Mark, look at me. Mark, talk to me. Talk to me one-on-one. Mark, talk to me on your live stream in front of your, hey, Frank. And they try to, hey, Frank, how you doing, Frank? Be friendly with, because the whole world knows who Frank is, Frank Evans, and in his LLC. Yeah, but again, like I said, if I could get more of y'all to even just support the good brother in his business and actually go to his site and give him 5 stars. evanshomeservices.com or Evans Home Services on Google Maps out in Texas. If I could, the $2 means a lot. Thank you. But just know they not giving me this $2. They're going to take 30% of the $2 and they're not going to give it to me in July at all. They not giving me this dollar and change that you just sent. Hey, pretty. They not giving me this dollar and change that you just sent until August. So every time somebody tips me on YouTube, I'm like, oh, they honestly, no offense, they really do that for show. They don't do it for me. They don't do because a person would say, yo, actually, no, it says it. My pin message says Cash App, Venmo, singing for the people, and then it says a PayPal link. It says it. So if you don't read that or you still go against and you tip on YouTube, again, these trolls sit here and tip me $2 and then refund it. The trolls, they tip, that's what they tip, $2. the trolls. So just be careful, because I don't know none of, like, a lot of y'all don't really engage in again, niggas, the trolls, that sit here and change their name and try to talk nice in the chat because they tired of me just dogging them out psychologically, just rag dogging these grown men, just showing what kind of spirit or thought process he has to try to sit here and badger or troll someone living a life that most men dream about. Or you can't even pay for this life, bruh. You can have a big ass credit card. You still cannot go around the world singing like I'm singing for the people. There's men with all sorts of money in their bank account, all sorts of girls. The dude Nick Yardy or whatever his name is. Shout out to him. I try to post some content of him, but it didn't do too well in the algorithm, so I just snatched it down. But he's like kissing all of these white girls, and he's got all these subscribers, all of these followers. The nigga can't sing worth shit. If I show up and sing for his audience, all them girls would just be in my face, bro. That's how this. Yo, Stoic, what's goody? What's good? Where you headed to, bro? I've worked today. I don't celebrate the 4th anyway, so double time for me. That's like going to the bait store, buying the bait, and not go fishing. Yeah, bro, it's easy, bro. It's easy, brothers. It's very easy. Yo, I commend that guy. That it is so easy to win on social media with women that are interested in doing it with you. And 18, or honestly, the kids are winning on social media. Any of these content creator children, I don't know her name, but this one girl on YouTube, she's a child. I don't know if she's a child anymore. She got a huge following for opening toys. She's paying her mother and her father on YouTube checks for opening toys. They just sending the girl toys. Her bag bigger than mine. Yo, YouTube is not a game. I'm still a student. 70 million viewers, I'm just a student. Look, you got people with puppies. Look. You get the puppy videos, the pet videos are winning. The pet videos are winning. Everybody out here walking around. You got the girls. I done seen about 3-4 girls traveling with these little ass dogs. And I guarantee you a lot of them are not on social media monetizing it. I look at the women and I'm like, how? I mean, I can see if you don't want to do it, I get it. But somebody else is monetizing yo. And then, actually, I was going to say somebody else. The corporations is already monetizing us. Most of the women and the children out here are posting pictures online as we speak, and the corporations are cashing out. We might as well, as the people, make some of that money too. Instagram is cashing out on all these women and children that are just taking pictures, just pictures, videos, likes, followers. I'm not mad at all of the chicks that got their OnlyFans going on. Like, bruh, yo, so I'm gonna continue to travel, and I'm being straight up with men and women. I'm telling the dudes, like, I got to be. This has got to be crazy. I gotta have a gate at this point. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. I think I'm reading it wrong. Oh no! I still don't have a gate. I still don't have a gate. Hi ladies. Can I ask y'all to be my subscribers to my channel? I wanted to sing for y'all sometime. I'm live on it right now. Yeah, please join the join. I don't get to meet most of the subscribers, and you'll see why, because it's a lot. It's actually a little bit compared to the amount of channel viewers, but yeah, I'm traveling around, and I just like literally sing for people. Chat there, or you can say hi to the chat here. I think I'm going through. The corporations are needed. I'm not saying, but the people need to get paid by Instagram and by YouTube. Like, I was, where y'all from?
We live here.
Never had a supporter like, well, most of the time before, I didn't stream. I only just been streaming for like 2 years. So you couldn't like track me doing gigs or doing street performances, because I wouldn't, sometimes I'd be in the same location. Like when I do it in Hawaii, there's only one strip in Hawaii, but in New York, you can't really track me. But here, so, but a lot of people have the opportunity to like really, like I said, like y'all, just, you know, stay in the chat, and I'll know who you are, and yeah, I'm, like I said though, I'm, even if there was a pretty lady in the chat, she's like, oh, sing for me right now in front. But the money make me not shy. Like, seriously, like the incentives. So that's why I had dared the chat. Wow, that's another reason why I'm happy to get ready to get away. I'm using some eSIM, and it's true trash. The whole time in Europe in Switzerland, when I had like 2-3 days with their SIM card, it was stabilized. But
Yeah, I'm really sorry to interrupt you, but we gotta get the gate open.
okay.
So, thank you.
Peace. Bye. Yeah. It's a business. What's goody? It's a business. You can build a following on social media and earn income. Instagram not doing it for free. I appreciate the comments, even though it don't really make a difference because the internet is still trash. People film themselves doing nothing for the same reasons that you sit here and watch. Poor man. People film themselves doing nothing for the same reasons that you sit here and want. Poor Sean. Wasting his internet watching me. Crazy. Like the gates. Poor Sean. Shout out to the men. Something to say in my chat. And they bring something to the table. So happy to get away from this internet. Being in Europe has been like being in a third world country as far as live streaming. They shit trash. It's not like in Tokyo. Can't believe Tokyo actually has Tokyo in Thailand has better internet than Europe. That's crazy to me. All this time I thought Europe was getting money. I was wrong.
Attention please, passenger Costa, Dogan, Elton, Partner, are kindly requested to contact gate 64 for information. Attenzione prego, il passeggero Larissa è pregato a contattare l'uscita 64 per informazioni. Attention please, passengers on your seat are and request to counter gate 64 for information.
Y'all don't pay attention where y'all going. Like, I'm seeing Africans. Follow me, Una. Seeing us Africans, bro. Crazy. Would love to write you a song, Brother Frank. That's what I was thinking about. Some sort of remix. It takes a lot to copyright the song. That's why I don't really release no music, because it's a process to copyright it, and then. But I'm gonna figure that out, so I could release some sort of. We got another day to be successful. Simple facts. 49. 49. Grazie. Honestly, I'm not gonna front. I enjoyed Smith was goody. I enjoyed Colombia more than Europe. And I stayed for a short amount of time in Colombia. Like, I didn't want to leave Colombia. So I really, no, that's crazy. Why would they drop a soda? Like, this shit probably flat now. machines. Yo, who just drops sodas like that? Whose idea was that? It's dumb as hell. I think I'm gonna go to New York and stay in a shelter and save every dime. Every dime. I don't think I want to pay this. I don't want to pay to sleep on somebody's floor again. I don't want to do that. I think I'm gonna just go to New York, bite the bullet, stay in it. Not sure though. I arrived so early. Thank you, everybody, hitting the like button. Another crazy thing. I'm gonna just talk to the camera. Also, I'm gonna say it on the chat. From the coffin. Alright, King. About to take my little one to the movies. Love you, bro. Why is the chat moving slow? Response time.